The person standing across from you is screaming. Their words are sharp, jagged, and hitting you like glass. You want to scream back. You want to defend your heart. But your throat is made of lead. Your tongue is a heavy weight you can't lift. You look at the floor frozen while your mind screams 1,000 things you will never say. They call you cold. They call you heartless. But inside, you are burning alive in a silence so loud it hurts. You aren't being difficult. You are disappearing. By the end of this, you will understand the locked room inside your mind. You will finally have the map to the silence you've lived in for years. This isn't just about why you go quiet. It's about the hidden power and the hidden cost of the walls you've built to stay safe. When you get hurt, your brain doesn't just feel pain, it triggers a total systems failure. Think of it like a house during a storm. To save the foundation, the power grid shuts off the lights. That is your freeze response. Research shows your brain's language center actually goes dark during emotional flooding. You aren't choosing not to speak. Your brain has physically revoked your access to words. You are standing in the middle of a fire, and your mind has pulled the emergency brake to keep your heart from shattering. But why did your brain learn to handle fire this way while others just scream? The answer lies in a ghost from your past. Nobody is born silent. Babies are a storm of noise. You were once loud, too. Then life taught you a brutal lesson. Maybe your tears were called dramatic. Maybe your honesty was used as a weapon against you later. You learned that being loud brought more pain, while being quiet brought safety. You traded your voice for a shield. Psychologist John Bowlby called this an internal working model. Your nervous system didn't forget those early stings. Now it pulls that shield out every time you feel a threat. You aren't broken. You are a masterpiece of adaptation. But there is a secret happening inside that stillness that even you haven't realized yet. People see you standing still and assume your mind is empty. They couldn't be more wrong. Inside that silence, you are working harder than anyone in the room. While they are reacting, you are analyzing. You are scanning every past memory, every future consequence, and every word you might say. You are stress testing the truth. You don't speak because you refuse to say something you don't mean. You are protecting the person you love from the raw, unfiltered version of your hurt. Your silence is an act of mercy. You hold the fire inside so it doesn't burn the house down. But this mercy has a breaking point you need to see coming. There is a thin line between protecting a relationship and drowning in it. It's called the window of tolerance. When you are pushed, followed, or pressured to just talk, you are shoved outside that window. The silence isn't a wall to keep people out. It's a hallway you are walking through to find your way back to yourself. You need someone who can sit in the dark with you without asking where the light switch is. True intimacy isn't just sharing the noise, it's being safe enough to share the silence. The fact that you are here, listening to this, means the wall is starting to move. You are beginning to see that your silence isn't a flaw. It is integrity. It is depth. It is a survival skill that has served its purpose, but maybe, just maybe, it's time to let a little light through the cracks. If you've spent your life feeling misunderstood for the things you didn't say, you aren't alone anymore. This is where we gather. This is where the quiet ones find their voice at their own pace. Join us, and let's navigate the deep water together.